I don't know whether I need a fork or a lighter, so I'm going to use my hands. These are the most famous foodie destinations in the world. I'm James Blick, and I'm going to show you the best places to eat in Seville. Oh, how times do change. What was once considered a no-go area after dark, Seville's Alameda has turned into a bustling hub of hipster cafes and modern bars and trendy galleries. It's this mix of history, of tradition and innovation that has made this neighborhood one of the most delicious places in Seville to go out and eat. Every spring, for one intense week, Seville erupts with emotion. I'm talking about Semana Santa, Easter week. Processions of locals weave solemnly through the streets, accompanied by music so dramatic it rattles your very soul. Now, if you want to taste the drama, but you can't be here during Easter week, you've got to come to Casa Ricardo, a unique place in the world. Let me show you exactly why. Crying virgins, incense in the air, and traditional Easter music floating across the room. In Casa Ricardo, founded in 1898, it's always Semana Santa. But what about the food? That's what we're here for. And these croquetas are famous in this town. It's a dish that's so Spanish and so simple, but so often done wrong. Let's try them. Crunchy on the outside, creamy in the middle, and with a really intense jamon ham flavor. Perfect with this wine. It pairs perfectly. This is velvety, intense. The Seville food scene so often feels balanced between those places that do modern tapas and the places that serve more traditional dishes. And what I love about La Slava is that the food here walks a very fine line between the two. These guys have nailed it by taking traditional dishes and lighting them up with lots of imagination, turning this place into a legend here in Seville. Let's check it out. Now, this dish needs a little bit of explanation. If it looks like a cigar, it's supposed to. The chefs here at La Slava have designed it in memory of Gustavo Adolfo Becker, a famous Seville writer and a great smoker of cigars. But in reality, the Becker cigar dish is a mix of calamaris, seaweed, and a black bechamel, all wrapped up in this beautifully delicate pastry. I don't know whether I need a fork or a lighter, so I'm going to use my hands. It's like taking a mouthful of ocean. It's incredible. And this barrel fermented Rioja has so much fruity intensity and creaminess and some citrus notes that pair perfectly with the maritime flavors in this dish. Seville's Feria Market is the city's oldest. The vendors have been selling their produce here since the year 1719. But you know what? Sometimes you have to adapt a little bit to not get left behind. And so that's what La Lonja de Feria has done, opening this bustling gourmet space right in the middle of the market. And so when the stall holders leave, in come the chefs, and they cook everything from sushi to paella, from traditional tapas to Tex-Mex. There's so much choice, it's irresistible. With so many options, it's been really hard to decide. But in the end, I've gone for a sea bass ceviche. Let's see how it is. Like a great ceviche, it's juicy, delicate, fresh. And the wine. The Montecillo Rosé is Provence style. It's balanced, it's just as fresh. Together, this is a perfect pairing. These were my favorite spots for their sophistication, history, and innovation. But there is still so much more to discover. Join me on my next trip. Crying. Sí.